Hello everyone. So from the subject information technology, chapter 2 web applications, today we are going to discuss session 7 online transactions. Now what is online transaction? Most of you are accustomed with the term online transaction, that is credit or debit of any money from one account to another account. Let's see the definition. An online transaction is a password protected payment method that authorizes a transfer of funds over an electronic fund transfer. The fund is transferred over the internet using debit card, credit card, internet banking, mobile banking, UPI, etc. Now, the online transaction is done fully over the internet. So now to authorize a person, the what do we use? We use a password protected method. The password, what is the password? The password is generally a pin or a password that the person has to remember for his account, or it can also be an OTP that is sent to the registered mobile number. Now which mobile number? The mobile number with which the debit card is connected, or the credit card is connected, or internet banking is connected, or it can also, if we are using UPI, we have to remember the UPI password. So the password is basically for authorizing the person for transferring the amount. Now, what is online shopping? Online shopping is a form of electronic commerce where customers can buy or sell goods over the internet. Customers need to have an active internet connection. For viewing goods or services offered by a seller, customers can pay online using credit, debit card, or by internet banking. So, online shopping is an area where we can easily see that the online transactions are being used extensively. Now, we all know the websites like Amazon, Flipkart, or eBay or OLX. These websites, what are these websites? Like Flipkart or Amazon, they sell brand new products, or in the websites like OLX, eBay, or Too Good, these sell second hand products. So the online shopping features not only allows us like consumers to buy brand new items, it is also allowing us to buy second hand items or used items, or even to sell our own old phones or any other items that we want to sell, that we do not want to keep at our homes. So now as online shopping use mainly online transactions, the payment there also is done using the credit card or the debit card or internet banking, only if we are not using that cash on delivery system. Let's move on to the next slide. So what are the stages of online transactions? So there are three stages of online transaction. First stage, pre-purchase. So pre means that is happening earlier. What do you mean by purchase? Purchase means buying of the items. So the first stage, that is a pre-purchase stage. In this stage, the product or the service is advertised online with some details for the customers. Generally, if you nowadays if you go to Facebook or Instagram, there are advertisements of the items here and there. So this is the first stage, that is done by the seller, that is Amazon or the Flipkart or any other website. Now next stage is purchasing. If the customer like me or you, if you like the product, or if you want to buy any specific product, we go to the website and search the product and buy the item. Last one is the delivery stage. This is the final stage where the goods bought are delivered to the customer. So if when we are buying the items, when the items are finally bought, the last stage is the delivery. Okay, after few days or few, even nowadays few hours, within few hours the product is delivered to us. Now what are the steps? See, the previous question are what are the stages. Now what are the steps involved in online transaction? Let's see. So there the three steps of online transactions are: first one is registration. So the customer has to register online on the particular website to buy particular good or service. For registration, customer has to provide name, email id, mobile number, address, etc. So as norm our day to day buying of items is a little bit different from the online shopping. So in online shopping, the first is always the registration. From wherever you are willing to buy, that whether that is Amazon or Flipkart, the first stage is always the registration. You have to provide your details, own details, to register yourself with the website. Next one is placing order. Now after you see your item that you want to see, suppose you want to buy buy an iPhone or any other android phone, you search the item, and then add the item to your cart. And after adding the item to your cart, you go for finalizing your order. Now how will you finalize the order? By making your payment. The buyer then has to select the payment options. He or she has various payment options, like these payment pages are secured with very high level encryption, so that the personal financial information that you enter stay completely secure. Now what does that mean? It means that suppose you are providing your username or password. If you think that you are giving it to Amazon, your password is given to Amazon or Flipkart, it is not like that. The only the amount is transferred to Amazon. Rest of the things you are just providing it to your bank's portal, so that the bank allows the amount to be transferred. And the portals are highly secured. They are encrypted, and they are not easy to crack or hack. Next, what are the advantages of online shopping? So first of all, it saves our time and efforts. We do not we are just sitting at home, pressing a few buttons and placing the order, and the order is delivered to us within few days. So we do not have to go to any particular shop, look for the items, and compare the items. We do not have to do it physically. All the comparisons or the payment is done online. Next, convenience of shopping at home. You're staying at home. Suppose you're suffering from fever, or you're going through a problem, or you are not having any time to go to the shop. So, suppose you just remember of buying any item at 12 o'clock at night. You can do that at 12 o'clock at night. If suppose the online shopping option was not available, you could not go to any shop at night at 12 o'clock and buy any particular items. But you can do that in online shopping. Wide variety. Now whichever market you go, whichever shop you go, they generally contain a limited number of items, they contain a limited number of goods. So they most of the shops or the markets will not be able to show you a variety of items. And the range of the products are generally limited. Suppose you want to see buy a phone. If you go to a popular mobile shop, how many phones will be there? There will be, suppose at most 5,000 mobile phones. But there also the variety of phones will be very less. Suppose there in the thousands, in 1,000 phone, there will be only hundreds of varieties of phones or 200 varieties of phones. But if you go to any mobile selling web portals, there will be thousands, not even thousands, there will be lakhs of mobile phones available in lakhs of quantities. Next, good discounts and lower prices. As the it is very easy to buy items or search items online. So there is always a fight among the sellers, just like Amazon, Flipkart. So they are always giving tough competition to each other, and in this way they are providing a great amount of discount to the consumers. Generally, that is why the customers get a huge amount of discount compared to the regular markets. There is also a thing that the middlemen, just like when we are purchasing any items from the shop, there are many middlemen. Okay, just like we are not buying the items from the factory. Okay, from the factory it goes to one wholesaler. From the one wholesaler there might be two three wholesalers. From the wholesalers, they are transferred to the shop owners. There can be two three shop owners that are transferring who are transferring the items. And before the item reaches to us, the item is actually coming after 7 or 8 hands. Okay, so every person who is handling the item is taking some benefit or some amount from the item. So that is why all these middlemen are avoided in online transactions. Get detailed information about of the product. Every product that is available in the web portals or websites, and they are given their full details, full information of the product. And we can, the best part is comparison. You we can very easily compare the various models or brands. Even we can look for the same item from in different websites, compare their prices, and then buy. Now, as there are some advantages, there are some disadvantages of online shopping. First one is negative environment impact on packaging and gas. So if the packaging is poor, so the item that will be delivered to us may be containing some fault in it. Okay, the item might be cracked or the product might be damaged. Shipping problems, delays, there are many shipping kind of and many kinds of shipping problems. The item is lost, so there may be some delay. Risk of fraud, if you are not buying from authentic sellers like Amazon, Flipkart, they are authentic sellers. If you are not buying items from them and buying items from random website, there is always a chance that you can be fraud. Less contact with your community. Suppose it is just when you are going to the local shop, there you are coming to contact with your local community, so you are being more familiar with your community. Spending too much time online, and yes, that is a big problem. Returns can be complicated. Yes, there, if the product is faulty, sometimes it is very complicated to return the product. You don't know what exactly you are getting. Okay. It is a very big problem. Just like, suppose, especially the colors, when you are purchasing dress. Okay, suppose you have ordered a red sari or red dress, but when the product is delivered to you, you get that it is not red, it is pink. So color difference, or the when the product is not delivered to you, it is a problem that you know you are not getting the feeling in your hand or the viewing in your eyes. So, and the next point is unfriendly, scammy, complicated websites are there. No sales assistance. If you are going to a reputed shop, or if you are going to a mall, there are many sales assistants which who help you to buy the items, describe the facilities of the items, and no support for local retailers. So these are the problems that we can get in online shopping. Now, some popular websites. IRCTC. IRCTC is their URL is there. Their purpose is, as we know, ticket booking, trains and flight booking. Flipkart is used by us for buying regular consumer products like mobile phones, televisions, refrigerators, all the other items. Ebay is is a website where we can not only buy but also sell the items. Another example like this is OLX, where you can not only buy items but we can also sell items. Redbus is used mainly for booking bus tickets, and Make My Trip is used for flight booking, hotel booking, and also tour planning. Okay, so thank you. We will be coming short with the next session, that is session 8. Thanks.